I'm Sachin and I'm from Rajasthan, India, and I made the film In Flanders Field, which the Hindi title is Flanders Di Zameen Vich.
क्या हो कसरी रंचा और कसरी भयो और कति किस्म को हुन्छ इनको जवाब
So I was studying in Docnomeds, which starts from Portugal, then Hungary, then comes to Brussels. So it was my third semester when I came to Luca School of Art to study in Docnomeds. And in each semester we have to make a film. So this film, like In Flanders Field, is part of the curriculum where I made this. So I came in 2022 September, and then 23 till January end, like the whole semester I was here in Brussels, and in that period of the time I made this film. I stayed here, then like in between, like I went to Budapest, then I come back. It's like that, like we switch in these three countries. Generally, like with me, where like I studied in these three countries, and whenever I had to like make films, I belongs to in rural Rajasthan in India. So my approach is, whenever I am here in any of these three countries, I took the train and go out into the fields. That's where I think I start like thinking about or relate about some things, because I never lived in like big cities. It was mostly the rural background I had. So my previous film was also set in rural location in Portugal as well, in Hungary as well. But when I was here and I was traveling through these trains, I seen a lots of war cemeteries which started appearing in front of me, and I was shocked. I was not very aware about this part of the history when I was back in India. So I started reading more about it, and then I found like there was 1.4 million Indian who were involved, like British took them here. Then I found a book of letters which written from here, from this Flanders, like this part, to back home in India. Yeah, it's a collection of Indian soldiers' letters. Like there were around 750 letters included in this book, and they were translated as well. And yeah, there were 3-4 more books around this. They analysis all of this situation. Then I went like more into the archive. I found the archive in Flanders Film Museum in Ypres. Then I made like several visits in the museum and nearby these cemeteries to find name of the people whom I am reading the letter as well. And later I found like more archive, like audio archive in Humboldt University in Berlin. So those are like the audios recorded of the prisoner of war. Like they invent a machine to record audio. So the idea was to make a museum of voices at that time, but these were the people who were like from India and being here. I think the way the letters and all the voiceover and all the text, like the audio, especially the sound and audio thing, is very much correspondence to, for me, in like how the Indian way of writing or expression and things. But the physicality of the space, like suppose where I put these images and backdrop, which is really Belgian, like the image which I see, because the idea also comes from there. I used to like a lot this landscape, because in India we have like everywhere is the construction and things are going on. For me, this site is so beautiful to see, to look. But when I dig more into the history and things, the same landscape started to haunting me, like after reading all of these letters. And if I look, I can't believe, like, okay, this so almost perfect landscape of something have so much deep like history and lots of violence which we can't see in front. So yeah, actually it was very continuous work. It was not like I am done with shooting or something. The most time went actually into reading the letters, going through archive, because once you are in archive, it's like limitless, it's endless. You can keep going into the archive. So that was the most like time consuming thing. So like 750 letters, and I have to select like a few of them. So I went through again and again through those letters, and I make into the categories, like some of talking about longing, some of talking about weather, some of talking about anxiety and fear. So there are like common themes which were in continuous in the letters. So I bring them down like into 35 or 40 letters, and then I started choosing the lines. So actually going through the archive is the most time consuming process in the whole. And other things was like keep evolving. Like I'm going with the letters and thing, and going into the field, taking images, putting into the computer. So I get the ideas like in between. Like after just after letters, then I get to know about the audio archive in Humboldt University. So I went through like all the audio archive as well. So it's like continuous process. That's how that archival audio came into the scenario. So